Buenos días a toda mi gente bonita. Aquí estoy en el hashtag OVT, aquí en el estudio clandestinamente, aquí por Westlaco, Texas. Estamos escondidos abajo de un carporching. Aquí andamos en Westlaco, Texas. What a week we had for starting off on football. But first, I'm gonna say the Detroit Tigers have really. I'm gonna go with baseball first. The Detroit Tigers have really surprised me, beating the Astros for one, and now they're head to head with the Guardians, getting ready to. They're tied with the Guardians, and of course the other side is really good. Also, the Yankees are tied for to go to the playoffs with the championship game with the Royals. They're 1-1. Everybody's tied at 1-1. The Mets uh, are también tied 1-1 with the Phillies, and the San Diego Padres are with the Dodgers tied. Y a ver quién gana. See, we go to the NLC game and the ALC game, and then we'll go to the World Series. It's going to be I'm rooting for the Detroit Tigers now that they haven't been there, I think, since the late 80s, maybe 84, the last time they even made it to the playoffs. So I'd like to root for the underdog, and wish them all the luck. Since they beat the Astros, I'm gonna keep on going with them and see how far they get. Anyway, let's go to Thursday. Thursday, déjame ponerme los magus, porque ya no mira uno como miraba antes. The best game of the week, of course, was the Falcons against the Buccaneers. It turned out to be the best game, I think, of the week to start off the week right. The Falcons pulled it off at the end. They're 3-2, and the Buccaneers are 3-2 also. Beautiful game. I think the Falcons, Cousins scored 5 touchdowns, and of course Mayfield scored 4 touchdowns. If you wanted to see explosive at its best, the Falcons and the Buccaneers 36-0, 36-30, and pues, chinga, the Falcons are doing awesome. Of course, the Vikings are 5-0. I knew they were going to beat the Jets. Aaron Rodgers is getting old all of a sudden. He's getting older by the minute. Every game he looks older. I think he looks like 65 instead of 45, 42. They're 2-3. The Jets are 2-3, and they lost 23-17. He threw 3 interceptions. I've never seen him miss a play. The one that he missed at the end, it was an interception. The old Aaron Rodgers would have hit that easy, but of course he's showing his age, 23-17. The Bears, Primo Anthony, Bears are doing good. They're looking good, 3-2. I think you found a quarterback. They're 36-10 against. Of course, they played the Panthers. Westlaco Panthers would have given them a better game than the Carolina Panthers. But anyway, a win's a win, 36-10. Congratulations. The Bengals. I don't know what happens to Joe Burrow. He's 1-4. The team is 1-4, but they should be 4-1. Every game they've played, I mean, they've had a hard schedule. I think they faced the best, from Kansas City to the Ravens, and every team they've played have been a good team. I think they're the hardest schedule, and they've been losing. They should have won them all. They've been losing by 3, 4, not more than 5 points. And of course, the Ravens took it at the end. The Ravens are 3-2. The Bengals are 1-4. 41-38 was a great game. Also, both quarterbacks did well. The Bills, surprisingly, I picked the Bills. I should have picked the Texans, but I didn't think the Bills were going to lose two in a row. Josh Allen got hurt, got to hit the canvas hard, and of course, he got the ball back, and he couldn't make the throw to put the Bills ahead. And the Texans came back and won with a 59-yard field goal, 4-1. They're 4-1, 23-20, 3-2 the Bills. The coach, Gilbert Segura. The Jaguars, the worst team in the league since last year. They had 0-10 since last year. They were 0-4 this year, but they haven't won a game since last year. So they were 0-10 coming into this game, and I don't know how they scored 37 points against the Colts. I guess the Colts are. Flacco had an off night. I guess he's showing his age again at 39. They picked him out of the couch. Maybe next year he's going back on the couch because he lost to the Jaguars, the worst team in my opinion in the league. They're 1-4, 37-34, and the Colts are 2-3. Let's continue. I picked the Patriots. I didn't know who to pick. They were both terrible teams, the Dolphins and the Patriots. I picked the Patriots to win because, figured maybe they could pull it off. The Dolphins won. Surprisingly, their first game, they've won 2 games. Their quarterback, Tua, is still in injured reserve, and I don't know if he's coming back for a couple more games. The Dolphins are 2-3. The Patriots are 1-4. 15-10. Terrible scores. All the 5s and the 8s are coming out. 15-10. The Browns, of course. The Commanders are number 1 in the division, and I think the Cowboys are second, and it goes from there. But Commanders are 4-1. They're doing great. Their quarterback, Heisman Trophy winner, is doing awesome. Daniels. The Browns, I mean, that guy walked out on his team, and he quit. He quit on 4th down, and he just walked out, and shoot, I don't know what's going to happen. And Deshaun Watson has a lot of problems, and they're catching up to him. They're 1-4. I haven't seen what's going to happen, but he walked out on 4th and 1, 4th and 10 or whatever it was. He didn't want to continue, and they had to put somebody else. 34-13. The Raiders. I think they picked the Broncos to win. 34-18. The Broncos are doing good. Since they got the new coach, they're 3-2. The Raiders are 2-3. The Cardinals again. Johnny Cobra, Mr. Johnny Cobra. The 49ers have lost 3, and they're gonna lose another. I got the Buccaneers coming up next. They're gonna lose it. I'm gonna predict they're gonna lose again. Baker Mayfield's gonna come back and beat him also. So they're gonna be 2-4 come next week. And they have a short week. They play on Thursday. Imagínate. They're coming off a loss. And they're coming off like 3 losses. And they're going to have another loss on Thursday. 2-4. They're going to be 2-4 on Thursday against Mayfield. The Cardinals beat them 24-23. The Cardinals are 2-3. Of course, the games that I really was looking for was the Packers and the Rams. Close game. But the Packers pulled it off. They're 3-2. And the Rams, of course, are not doing well, 1-4, 24-19. The Giants came out of a loss last week to win against the Seahawks. The Seahawks started off at 3-0. Now they're 3-2. They beat the Seahawks. Giants beat them 29-20. Their quarterback looked good, and of course their running back is really, really good. The Cowboys and the Steelers. Cowboys have won the last 4 in a row. The Steelers haven't beat them in over 4 or 5 years. Cowboys won 20 they won at the end 20-17, and they did really, really well. The Steelers did not look good at all. Sorry, Danny Castaneda. I was there watching it at Cedos. It was postponed because of rain delay and lightning. It didn't get started at close to 9, and I just saw the record that will never be beat. Not Troy Aikman. Cabrón, Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott got the only record. Finally, he came up with a record. He made the first interception because it was by the time the game started, I think it ended like at 12:30 at night, close to 1 o'clock in the morning. So he had interceptions on Sunday and Monday. And then he had touchdowns on Sunday and Monday. The first quarterback in NFL history to have a touchdown and interception on 2 games on the same night, on 2 nights on the same game. So they won 20-17. I'm happy for the Cowboys. They got a hard game coming up against the Lions. It's going to be hard to beat the Lions, but I think we're going to have Parsons back, and I'm thinking maybe we're going to put in Cook. Should have came in. I don't know why he's eligible to play now. I don't know why he's not coming in, but El Fori Lupiki did really, really well in the running game. And Dowdle did well. Also, Elliott, I didn't even see him. I don't even know if he played or not. He was nowhere to be seen. And maybe they used him as a blocker, but he didn't do anything. I don't even know if he has any rushing yards. I know it was under 20 yards for rushing. The Saints, of course, last night it could have been a blowout. The dancer for Taylor Swift had an interception on the 1-yard line in the end zone. Almost made it all the way back. Big old dude, number 50. They caught him at the end. Of course, that could have been. It was 26-13 the final. It could have been in the 40s. They missed a field goal also. The Chiefs are 5-0, and the Steelers are 5-0. The only 2 teams in the league at 5-0. The Saints are 2-3, and they got a tough game coming up. I mean, I don't think they're gonna beat the team coming up either. So that's what we got for football right now. We're gonna wait for the predictions a little bit later. Right now, we're gonna go in and I have, of course, I want you all to remember my friend Gilbert Segura, Gili Segura Promotions has the dance coming up. The 181 Boys pre-sale tickets at $10 at the door at the Mustang Lounge come November 16, 2024 with special guest Big John. Of course, once again, it's Gili Segura Promotions. Go ahead if you have time, make plans, get a table, reserve a table, call in advance, and let's go enjoy a little bit of boogie, and get your drink on, and we'll see you there because I think we're gonna go. Also, I think I'm gonna be there. I've been thinking of going over there, and I haven't been there in a while, but I'm thinking of going and hear a little bit of country, hear a little bit of Tejano music, and enjoy. No hay más que divertirte porque you don't know how long you got here. But anyway, like I said before, we gotta enjoy life and live to the fullest, because there's a lot of things that could go either way. Once you're 1 week you're good, and the next week you could be not doing too well. I want to send my regards right now to Florida. There's a big storm coming in. I don't know if you all have seen it. The Florida meteorologist even broke down while he was giving the commentating on the storm coming in. And shoot, even all the Florida people are on their way out. I think there's like 0 people in Florida right now because they wanted to make it a category. There hasn't even been a category 6. They're talking about category 6. Fíjate, nomás no queda nada. So, pues, hay que darle prayers and thoughts to Florida citizens. They're barely getting over the Helene hurricane. They were barely cleaning up. They haven't even finished cleaning up. Ya viene otro hurricane más grande. So, se llama Milton. So, I guarantee you, if Tim Smith would have came out crying on TV, no queda nadie en el valle, se van todos para... Vámonos para la Caribbean, porque aquí está muy duro, pegan muy recio los pelotazos. So, my thoughts and prayers to the Florida citizens and all the areas there around, which is going to get impacted by the hurricane. Déjame quitarme los magos. Vamos a darle ahorita un moment of silence a los Saints y a los 49ers. Como le hacen en boxing, 10 seconds. Pobrecitos van para abajo y para abajo y para abajo. 3 in a row van perdiendo, and I predict them both to lose the next game also. So they should have 4 losses come Thursday, come Sunday, whenever they play. That's about, it's going to be short today, short and sweet. Let me take a little drink and see what I forgot. Remember, it's the 3 things when you're on camera. Anyway, I leave a moment of silence. Now we're going to go to the predictions. I think this week is going to be a great week for football. Déjame ponerme los ciegones, los TV Wonders, porque está cabrón el asunto. On Thursday the 10th, we got the 2-3 49ers going against the Seahawks, the 3-2 Seahawks. I have the Seahawks over the 49ers. It's going to be a short week for the 49ers. And I don't think they've gotten over the losses as they've had 3 in a row. They're not going to fix the problem in 2 days. So I got 2 days. Tomorrow they practice in, I remember, in Helmet, they're going to practice in shorts tomorrow because it's going to be a short week. So they're not going to get the kinks out in one day of practice in shorts with shoulder pads. No, they're not going to get it. So 49ers are going to lose. Seahawks are going to win. They're going to be 4-2. The Jaguars and the Bears, the first Sunday night game at 12. These are games at 12. The Jaguars 1-4 will get beat by the Bears. Primo Anthony, the Bears will be 4-2 come Sunday. The Buccaneers and the Saints, sorry to say, but the Buccaneers won't lose 2 in a row, and the Saints will lose 4 in a row. The Saints will be 2-4, and the Buccaneers will be 4-2 come Sunday. The Commanders and the Ravens, I'm gonna pick this is gonna be my game of the week. We're gonna see what Daniels has against the Ravens. Ravens are coming in good. They're hot. They've been in a streak since their last loss. They're 3-2. Commanders are 4-1. I got the Commanders beating the Ravens this week. They're going to be 5-1. The Cardinals and the Packers. The Packers won this week. They're 3-2. The Cardinals are 2-3. I got the Cardinals beating the Packers, and they'll be 3-3 come Sunday. The Colts and the Titans is, who cares about the Colts and the Titans? But I got to pick one. I picked the Colts over the Titans. Gilito, hopefully they don't let me down again. The Texans and the Patriots. The Texans will beat the Patriots. The 2-2 Patriots. They'll be 5-1, and they haven't been 5-1 in a long time. So enjoy it, Texans fans. The Browns and the Eagles, of course. They're calling him Deshaun the Quitter. Deshaun Quitter. The Eagles will beat the Browns easily. They'll be 3-2. At 305 games, I got the Broncos beating the 2-2 Chargers. The Broncos will be 4-2. I got the Steelers coming back and beating the Raiders at, of course, they're going to play at the stadium in Los Angeles, but I still got the Steelers beating them. They'll be 4-2. The Falcons will win another one. It'll be 4-2 against the Panthers. The 1-4 Panthers will be 1-5. The Lions and the Cowboys. Now the Lions are even better than most people expected. I got the Lions even beating the Vikings when they play them. But the Lions are 3-1. The Cowboys are 3-2. I'm gonna take the Cowboys just because they're at home and they're coming off a win against the Steelers. The Lions will be 3-2. The Bengals and the Giants. The Bengals should be winning every game. They've lost it by no more than 5 points each game. They've had the hardest schedule, I think, of all the teams. So I'm gonna pick the Bengals to beat the Giants. Joe Burrow come through. He should be 2-4. Monday night, October 14th, we got the. I don't think the Bills are gonna lose again. They can't win 3 straight. Otherwise, they're done for the season. Of course, Aaron Rodgers, he looked bad this week. He had 3 interceptions. But I still got I don't know about Josh Allen. He got hurt, but he came back. I think he'll play. I got Josh Allen beating Aaron Rodgers at home. The Bills should be 4-2, and the Jets should be 2-4. That's about all I got this week. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm thinking of going to the beach again this weekend. You know, the rooms are cheap. I got Whiskey D playing over there. Whiskey D, my friend Rock and Roll James is playing at the Pavilion, I think, and another concert is going to be also there. So I'm thinking of going over there, staying over there the weekend. But I'm undecided. Maybe I'll just stay here and watch the games. Every time I go over there, plus I have a hard time. I like to watch the games, and of course, you got to go to some place, and sometimes they don't have the channels. It's a big mess. I have a Fire Stick at home, and I can watch everything I want. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just go one night or two and come back Sunday and watch the games at home. But I sure as hell want to watch the Thursday night game. It's going to be a good game. And but that's all I got for tonight, fellas. So have a good, safe weekend, a safe week. Continue the. I'm sending my condolences to Junior Martinez. His brother passed away. Un abrazo, Junior. I know your family is going through a bad time right now, and I wish you the best. I had a good time at Ciro's. Thank you, Denny, for your hospitality. Ahí estaba mi amigo Denny Garcés. Llegó cadenado con Cowboys y sombrero de Cowboy. No, hombre, cállate, te pareció pensar que era el mascot de los Cowboys, chingada. Él llegó ahí de repente. Les mando saludos. We had a good time there at Ciro's in Westlaco. And pues I can't wait. Today's Tuesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday, Thursday. It's going to be like on and off. One more night, and then we got the Thursday night game again, and then it's going to be a short week. So everybody enjoy yourselves. Have one of these on me, or 2, or 3, whatever you want. Just be safe, and we'll see you come next Tuesday. Same time, same channel. Be there, be square. Ciao, guys.